লাইট ঠিক আছে?
একটা কাজ করো, চলে এসো। মাহিরে পাঠাতে দাও।
আমার ফেসের লাইটটা ঠিক আছে সিনা ভাই? আমার লাইট ঠিক আছে?
ঠিক আছে, হ্যাঁ,
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Welcome to ABC Real Time Talk Show, and this is being broadcast from America, and I am from Bangladesh, anchoring this very talk show. Well, today our point of discussions are contemporary issues in Bangladesh and for the next. And to put the very emphasis, we have two special guests, and they are Mr. Muhammad Musa, former secretary and president of BCS Freedom Fighters and Mukti Juddha Officers and Employees Association. He is also a writer and a columnist. Another being Professor Dr. Shaukat Ali. He is an economist and a political analyst, and he resides in America. He is a very vocal and outstanding voice in the area of social media.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
We'll start from Musa, Mr. Muhammad Musa.
Yes, please.
Well, Mr. Muhammad Musa, you know very well that Bangladesh is now in a very critical stage of political situation. And we are very much confused what are the next phase and what is going to take place. Everybody is passing days with the mass anxieties and office. And at the same time, U.S. Secretary of State, Mr. Donald Lu, sent a letter to the three political parties through its ambassador, Peter Hush. And this very letter contains 5 points. And one of the points is, please initiate dialogue between and among the political parties without any preconditions. Question is, if the dialogue takes place without any preconditions, what is the importance of America here to play the role? Mr. Muhammad Musa.
Dr. Sinha, assalamu alaikum. Thank you for the introduction. Dr. Shaukat Ali, one of the famous intellectual. I am very, very pleased and delighted to attend discussion with him.
Thank you.
Dr. Sinha, please allow me 2 minutes, because today I am deviation from the subject. From today is the Armed Forces Day of Bangladesh, so I take only 2 minutes for that. In 71, Armed Forces Day, Armed Forces created under the leadership of our Chief of Staff, General Usmani sir, and he appointed 11 sector commanders for the Liberation War. These are the 11 sector commanders, and these are the Bir Seshto, who sacrificed highest sacrifice for the Liberation War, and they are our pride. And I also joined in the Liberation War with them in Khulna sector. I was there, and at the middle, you're seeing me 303 on my shoulder. And the government of Bangladesh issued my pictures of the Liberation War to all over the country, and cantonments and secretariat to inspire the people. And my pictures of liberation were also in the Ministry of Liberation War, and the minister standing beside me. And today, today, Armed Forces Day, we very, very painfully and greatly recognized those great soldiers who sacrificed their life on the day of the BDR coup a few years ago. And one of them was, Colonel Guljar. I am showing his picture. About Colonel Guljar, one of the Indian Army Chief Judges, he told me, had he born in Indian Army, he would have been the Chief of Indian Armed Forces. See, Colonel Guljar, we have lost these great soldiers, officers of the armed forces, by which armed forces became crippled, one can say. And these are the other 56 officers who lost their life on those days because of our failure. We could not save their lives, and if anybody can raise that issue, I'll explain why we have lost those lives. One of the DA of a European country, the defense of the European country here on those days told me that her indecisions are her decisions. That's why you lost all those great officers. Now, let me come back to Dr. Sinha's question. We salute the armed forces today on the occasion of the Armed Forces Day. Let me mention about what Dr. Sinha said. Country is a bit anxious, and the freedom fighters are with the people, and we are asset to the nation. We, Dr. Sinha and Dr. Shaukat Ali, we the freedom fighters are trying to put the nation on the peaceful way, and we are trying to resist all the political parties to come to a confrontation. We are trying our best, and since we are the safety valve of the nation, and we the freedom fighters created this country, those political leaders, many of them who are now leading Awami League or BNP, they are not freedom fighters. With all the due respect and love to Jati Jannath Kanya Sheikh Hasina, I am clearly stating you are not a freedom fighter. In those days, you had been living with your husband and produced your first son Joy on 27 October 1971. And Begum Khalida, with all the due respect and love to her, she was in custody of Pakistan Army, could not join in the Liberation War. Naturally, even the wife of Bangla Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Sheikh Mujibur is not a freedom fighter who was under the custody of army like Khaldia. So we are trying all over Bangladesh. Our freedom fighters are there. We are trying to mediate and trying to ensure that there must be a free, fair election. Fair means fair. Fair means not unfair. Fair means what Shakespeare said. How is fair? Fair is foul. No. Fair means fair. And we are watching that very painfully, that party in power trying to impose election with a one-party system of election. The way they have done it in 7, then 17, 18 or 14. Let me tell you, Dr. Shaukat, I hope,
yes.
I don't know whether if you are aware or not, in 2007, Awami League got result because of the army endorsement and support. Army endorsement and support. And then Moin Masood violated the constitution They were like us, salaried person, salaried employees of the Republic. During British time, we used to write, your most obedient servant. They are the most obedient servant to the Republic. They don't have any business to take over power. They did take over power and put Jatiya Janakonna Sheikh Hasina and Begum Jia in custody. Then what happened? When India did not endorse them, when China did not endorse them, America not, then they understood that they are the number. Then what they did, they in disguise reached to Begum Jia first in the custody, secretly at dead of night, and requested her and given proposal to her that we will put you in power. So you ensure us that you will not take any action. Whatever orders you have given last 2 years, you will not declare them illegal, and our officers' promotion and all these things will not be held up. And the way the young officers sometimes looted and plundered money and property of some people, you will not take action against them. But Begum Jia,
Good point.
but
Good
Begum
point.
Jia, but
What is
Begum
the
Jia,
fate?
huh?
What is the fate of the letter given to the
I'm
political parties?
saying. But
Yeah.
Begum Jia very, very boldly. This was told to me by Moin's staff. Begum Jia very, very boldly in that custody room, when Begum Jia was in custody, she refused them. She refused Moin and said, "You don't know, I'm an uncompromising leader. I will take action according to the law and rules. So I will not accept your proposal." Within 1 hour, they entered into the room of our Jatiya Janakonna Sheikh Hasina in the custody in the old parliament area. And when Moin offered this thing to her, she welcomed. She welcomed and said, agreed in toto. That's why, you look, army tortures Sheikh Salim, but Sheikh Hasina not taken any action. Army tortured Mona TV.
Mr. Musa, come to the main point, please. It is a talk show. Time is measured.
And army also tortured me, took me in custody, DFI tortured me. Sheikh Hasina not taken it. So all the election from 70 to last election, Awam League enjoyed a special favor. And whatever people say, police also supported them. Vote of the day, they have done it at night. All these things happen. But this time, it's not possible. This time, this CEC cannot do same election, same result, and same conclusion. This CEC doesn't have that courage, quality, and capacity to do the election in the same previous manner, cheating the election. And voters of particular all over the country, I traveled last 2 months like anything. Voters of 30 years, says Dr. Sinha, they said, we want to cast vote. Last 3 times you could not cast our vote. So please allow us to cast our vote. So the way party in power trying to do election, they will not allow these people to come to the booth. So this time it is nearly impossible. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Musa. Now, Mr. Chaukat, you listen to what Mr. Musa uttered. My main question is, American Mr. Donald Lu passed a letter to all the political parties, including the Awami League, asking them to initiate dialogue between the political parties, especially the BNP, without any conditions. My asking to you, is it possible on the part of Awami League and BNP to start negotiation without any media or negotiator like America? Yes, Mr. Shaw.
Yes, thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Sinabai, I am very delighted. It is my pleasure to be here today with my great brother, Musa Bhai.
Thank you.
I'm very, very appreciative to him because of the picture he discussed, including Colonel Ataul Ghani Usmani, General Ataul Ghani Usmani. He did an excellent job. I never heard the passionate way Musa Bhai introduced them. I'm so much proud. Musa Bhai,
Thank you.
these pictures should be every houses. These pictures
Yes.
should be all school, college, and universities. Not only one
Yes.
picture hanging. Okay?
Yes.
You make a movement, I'll be with you, supporting 100% from the United States. It is in my blood. What the hell
Thank
they
you.
know in 1971? What happened in the warfield? Who introduced this war? All the military generals, you named it. With the picture. Where is the picture? Show me the picture. I am 100% with you. Sometimes I get excited. What happened to our national heroes who fought all the sectors? I was only 17 years old. When it happened, when I heard that there is a fight going on, when I heard a 3-band Philips radio, I was, Musa Bhai, I was in the Khulna. I was a student, intermediate student. We attacked Gallamari radio station, you know that? Gallamari radio station, because we want to do the same thing what Zia Rahman did in Chittagong. Kalurghat, after the Kalurghat radio station, all the young students, you know who was with me? Couple of EPR, couple of police. They are from the Khulna police line, and we are all crazy students, intermediate bachelors, you know. I still remember we fought, and you will be surprised, Musa Bhai, that night it was maybe 27th. It is in the history. It was 27th March or sometimes maybe 28, 29. We fought all night with the rifle, but we defeated because Pakistan armed forces, as soon as they lost Kalurghat radio station, they put a big bunker in Gallamari radio station. I remember who started the fight. No, the Army League, you are 100% correct, Musa Bhai. Many thanks for your courage. Those who are ruling party, those who are now exploiting the country, damaging the damn spirit of liberation. What happened? Musa Bhai, you made me excited. I'll talk more about this thing. What happened? The country is directionless. You said it. Why it is directionless? Where is our heroes? I want to know. Where is the General Usmani? Where is his picture in the book? Where is Muslim leader Maulana Abdul Hamid Khan Bhashani? Why not? And you looking for now direction? Sinha Bhai, you asking me or Musa Bhai how to help this damn country? You lost it already. The political leader did not do nothing during the Liberation War 1971. Ask Musa Bhai what they did. They enjoyed their life in 1971. We have to speak the truth. No more compromise. Where is the picture? This picture, Sinha Bhai, should be what Musa Bhai did. This picture should be at the university level. All the dean, all university, all professor. That is call the spirit of liberation. That is we call this freedom. What the hell they know? Musa Bhai, I'll talk about this thing. What happened? The Pakistani elected, declared by Yahya Khan legal framework. All these MP elected under the Pakistani regime, based on Pakistani, united Pakistan, philosophy, and they became the parliamentarian in independence Bangladesh. Where you been? Who had where it happened? We asked that time to form the revolutionary government with the armed forces and all the student leader and all our revolutionary young. But nobody give a damn. Now you lost the direction. Now come to the point, Sinha Bhai. Remember, United States love Bangladesh. I said some of them. It will take 1 minute to remove Hasina from the power. 1 minute, if the United States want it. They have all the apparatus, all the leverage in terms of finance, armed forces, military, police, and civilian. All they have, but they don't want it. I said in the talk show in the past, with your show, United States love Bangladesh and their public for their creativity. We are genuine. I had I read a news when Khaleda Zia was in power in the New York Times. It clearly said 2 pages that Bangladesh is a Muslim, moderate, democratic country under her leadership. Where it is now? Where is the direction? Now, Mr. Lu, slowly, it is called moral persuasion. They ask, as to answer your question, to ask everybody to have a dialogue. You talk with your enemy, brother. You have to have a dialogue with your enemy. And you talk with your friend every day. Have a tea, have a cup of coffee, no problem. But have a dialogue with your enemy so that the problem will be solved. Look at this, what they are doing. They should be kicked out from the power. No mercy, no question, as Musabhai said. She does not uphold the spirit of freedom fighters. She does not uphold the idealism of our armed forces. Who sacrificed? Who started? Musabhai, I am very grateful to you that you show all the sector commanders, all the picture. They are the true leader. They are our freedom fighters. Musabhai, I don't want to go back. That what the life they damn enjoyed. The Pakistani elected parliamentarian army leader in India. I have the book. I have the book written by all the leaders, especially Professor Saeed Ali Hassan. And he was in my home. He said what they did, including all the leaders. One day, very soon, we'll discuss it. We'll reveal. We must need to reveal it. Therefore, country is the direction lost. Donald Lu, all the time, and our honorable ambassador, I always say, our honorable ambassador Peter Hatch, with a great mind, he tried to discuss the way he did. I cannot believe it. Never happened in the world. They go knock every door to have a dialogue, discuss, and solve the problem yourself. What could no country, never China did it, no India. India hates us. Musabhai said one day to your talk show, Sinha Bhai, I'm 100% with him. They don't like us. A beautiful, nice, sovereign, independent, economically independent, a Bangladesh. They don't like it. It is a problem for them. It is a problem for Kashmir and the Seven Sisters in the Chicken Net and the Khalistan. If Bangladesh is succeed in every aspect, which we did, thank God, at the grace of Almighty Allah, we did succeed. We're far better than Pakistan. We're far better than India in this subcontinent. Pakistan does not like us. India does not like us. So this is the reason Donald Lu does not want to damage it. He wants to preserve Bangladesh, the integrity, our creativity, our independence, our economic stability. Sinha Bhai, that is the reason. But these nonsense political parties are not meeting together and talking. What the hell you do? You said so many times, oh, interim government, no good. Only the politician will solve their problem. This is the way you damn solve the problem. So then we have to go back to Ayub Khan. President Ayub Khan did a good job. He kicked out everybody and he declared martial law. What is the difference between the Ayub Khan regime? Musabhai trust it. I appreciate him. What is the difference between Ayub Khan and the Sheikh Hasina? You tell me. So this is nothing. They should discuss. Now the question is, you said, Sinha Bhai, the precondition. Listen, you can bring the condition during the discussion. You can discuss. I have no problem with the precondition discussion. But you have to create the facility. What is wrong if they even release Madam Khaleda Zia yesterday? Musabhai, you tell me, if Begum Khaleda Zia released tomorrow, you think Sheikh Hasina will be toppled? She lose the power? No. If she released the 45,000 or 100,000 BNP leader and the workers, you think Hasina will be toppled? No, it will not happen overnight. But look at she has no courage. A courageous lady is ruling the country. Look at the leader. Look at the letter written by Donald Lu. The answer from the ruling power, ruling party, and the party secretary general said, "Oh, we don't have time." What a nonsense. A Muslim always say, "I want to discuss." During the war, ask Musa Bhai, you must need to talk with the other party general.
Sure.
Am I right, Musa Bhai?
Sure,
During the war,
sure.
when you are fighting standing, we have a training. We know we have to talk with the general when we are fighting. And who are you? Said that we have no time. Sinha Bhai, if he said, look at the mistake, they lost all the direction and they have they have no ability to stay in the power and uphold the power. If Kader said, Secretary General, well, our door is open, we might discuss anytime, no problem. Even the schedule is declared, no problem. You see, this is the diplomatic answer. Whole world said, oh no, the party in power, they have a good, smart brain. They said, discuss. What your prime minister said, you said they have no time to discuss. A Muslim always first to discuss with their enemy. Look at the idealism of Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He go to discuss with all these people, those who are hate him, though does not like him. This is the spirit of a Muslim. This is the spirit of a Bangladeshi people. This is the spirit of our independence and liberation. Who are you tell us, the people, that my door is closed? Don't come to discuss with me. Nonsense, stupidity, illiteracy, undiplomatic. So, if you do that, you have to face the consequences, Sinha Bhai. I'm telling you right now. And I told you that the day after the election, you don't see nothing yet. I'm an economist. I can give you 2-hour lecture that what will happen. But you know what will happen? I have seen 1973-74. If there is no 1973-74, there is never happened 1975. Ask Musa Bhai.
Sure,
He goes every
sure.
parts of the country. Ask him.
Agree.
They made a mistake. Big mistake. Our leader made a mistake. But a nation, a leader can make a mistake, but a nation cannot mistake. They can correct it, revise it, fix it, and move forward. Where is our leadership? Why not Sheikh Hasina release all these people, those who are in jail? Look, the dialogue will happen automatically. Why not the president, whoever he is, I forget his name all the time, Musa Bhai, sorry. Why not he said, release the people, jail population. And you see, next day things will be changing. Hasina will be in power, nobody kicking her, out next day. No, it will not happen. But it needs courage. It needs courage. Bangabandhu showed a courage. Ask Musa Bhai. I have a reservation to discuss about the credibility of 1975 and afterwards, when he formed the Bakshal. I was a student leader. But he is my leader. Up to 1973-74, what do you call? Before formation of the Bakshal. He was my leader and he corrected the decision. Now, 1 second. He gave big bamboo. Now, Said Bhai, he gave big bamboo to great powerful leader on earth, Indira Gandhi. Said, oh, Indira Gandhi, get out from my Bangladesh. And this is the reason all the hundreds of thousands army taken out. It was a great decision. Musa Bhai, you must agree with me. Without Bangabandhu, there is no leader can say to Indira Gandhi, after all the Indian sacrifice, we must acknowledge it, that you saying within a year to get out. And all this thing happens over the Maidan and all those things. I don't want to give up. But it was a so pragmatic decision. The whole nation forever acknowledge it.
I fully agree with Dr. Shaukat Ali.
Mr. Musa, my question to you. Election Commission has expressed its desire to reschedule the election time. Yes. And they are ready to do it because election is going to take last time is 29th of this January. So we have enough time. Does it mean that political parties, especially the Awami League, would take initiative to start dialogue without any conditions, or ask the BNP officially and openly, please come to the table and let us discuss what happens, and let us discuss and determine the fate of the nation? Do you think Awami League can show this side of sagacity at this very moment?
No, I
Mr.
don't
Musa.
think so. No, I don't think so. But let me come to some points raised by my friend Dr. Shaukat Ali. Now, Dr. Sinha, what Dr. Shaukat Ali said, let us propose to the Honorable Prime Minister through this discussion that pictures of Osmani sir and pictures about Beer Sister and pictures of our center commanders should be placed to all school
all over school colleges and universities. I re-emphasize again.
And secretariat and in all the cantonments.
Government office.
Because it is they who 9 months by pushing Pakistan army inch by inch by inch reached to Dhaka on 16 December and given the victory day as gift to the nation. So, what Dr. Shaukat said, I request Honorable Prime Minister to implement his suggestion, because that is very pertinent. If the nation don't know who is our heroes,
yeah, exactly.
How nation will rise. Another thing I want to discuss. Sorry. Dr. Shaukat said that Western world, America, if goes against us, what happened? I tell you today, I give one secret. This is Secretary to President Clinton, Mike McCarthy. He, in collaboration with me, gave huge support to Awami League government in '96. And he sent this from State Department, 9 directives. And Sheikh Hasina declared this. Thus, government of Khalidiyya fallen. Sheikh Hasina became Prime Minister. When, 2 years before, when Sheikh Hasina insulted American leaders and called by name President Biden, First Lady Hillary Clinton, President Barack Obama, President Clinton in the parliament, and insulted them, these officers sent me email. And the email, he said, Mike McCarthy, Secretary to Carter and Secretary to Clinton. In his email, he wrote, why the insects are trying to humiliate and insult American leaders. I got the email, I sent it to Honorable Prime Minister, to Principal Secretary, ADC, PS, Military Secretary, and the DGS General Mujib. So I sent all of them. But unfortunately, she didn't change her course. She continuously insulted them. And when you said, Dr. Shaukat, that we can meet, talk, discuss, 20 days before I was in Delhi, my son Habib was with me. And we went to a hotel for a dinner. We met Bina Sigri there, former High Commissioner. She came to my table and asked me that why your Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina continuously insulting American President and others. We had a lot of difference of opinion with America, but we sit with them, talk with them, meeting them, drinking them, smiling with them, but we don't insult them. And she asked me, why not you stop her? Then I told her the same thing, that I and other freedom of leaders tried to stop her, but her surrounding people misguiding her. And what the surrounding people? Let me tell you, Dr. Shaukat, what in a crisis time, how the surrounding people misguides the leader. Let me give you one example. Before fall of Hossein Mohammad Rashad, 6 months before, Ceausescu and Ceausescu was killed, President of Romania, who served Romania 35 years. We saw their pictures in the full page of Ittefaq that their dead bodies fallen in front of house. So I took the picture, and Principal Secretary H.F. Sadek and myself decided to put this thing to President. And I wrote that this thing may happen with you. Your body and body of First Lady may be fallen in front of a building like these dead bodies. So you are going for a head-on collision with Sheikh Hasina and Begum Jia. You better join with Sheikh Hasina or Begum Jia and remain in power for another few years. But he declined, he disagreed. Then what happened? Ershad fallen, all this happened. Then the night Ershad decided to hand over power, I and Cabinet Secretary Mujibur sir and H.F. Sadek was in the house of the president. At that time, BTV was one TV, and in the English news started at 10 o'clock. After 3-4 minutes, we called them and said the president has decided this, declare it. The moment it was declared by BTV, all over Dhaka started fighting like anything. Next day morning, I went to President House, and ADC Captain Kamal was there. Later, he became Lieutenant General in HQ. He said, President is indisposed. I said, so what? I must see him. So he said, go. I went to his small, there are 4 drawing rooms, a small drawing room was there. I entered there and I saw President was in a Punjabi, no Genji inside, and tears rolling down. And his Punjabi totally waited, totally. But he could not raise his face. Putting face down, he asked me what people say about me. So I said, you see, one newspaper. I carried some newspaper. One newspaper said, at a headline, that why the Chituta Ceausescu is still alive in Bangladesh. It is the headline. He became angry. He said, the other day they said, I'm the demigod, how they could print this type of headline. I said, sir, you know, you send monthly money to editor, news editor, chief reporter. So they used to write in favor of you, like today. And he said, I said, I and Mujibullah, Cabinet Secretary and Principal Secretary, H.F. Sadek, we given in writing and said, fall is coming. Why didn't agree with us and accept our proposal? He said, this is the point I want to make, Dr. Sinha. He said, around me, all the generals, all the ministers, all the MPs, all the secretaries say, sir, everything is all right. You are huge popular. All the Bangladesh people are behind you. They said like that. You only 3 people said different. So I believe them. And he also said, one day before I went to Borishal, I attended, he also accompanied me, Borishal, in the place of Manzoor. I saw 5 lakh people attend my public meeting. And he said, last night when I decided to resign, in the evening, I went to Tongi and I attended public meeting of 10 lakhs. I said, sir, in the place of Monji in Borishal, you gave 2 crore, 3 crore taka, they attended the public. In Tongi, you sent 5 crore taka, 10 lakh people came. They are not your voter, they are not your supporter, they are not your admirer. Money brought them. Dr. Shaukat, I say, today Sheikh Hasina, Honorable Prime Minister, daughter of the Father President, she is attending all the public meeting with 5 lakh people, 10 lakh people. She doesn't know that her MPs putting 5 crore, 3 crore taka, bringing all these people from different villages. She is seeing the gathering and thinking, they are my supporter, they are my admirer, they are my voter. They are not. They are not. But what happened? Say for example, around her there are 50 army officers. Around her there are 20 civil officers. They have created a wall around her. through that wall, truth cannot enter to her. I know one of the staff in our house, known to me. I asked her, as well last week, the whole country gone against her, to tumra, you don't say anything to, don't mention. But sir, what happened, I tell you. In a gathering, she asked all of them, what people say, and what is your district answer? What people say about it? Everybody is saying, and the particular army, the moment she is saying, and army officer, what do you think about me? And they are putting the boot with the sound and say, everything all right, all the people are with you. So, the civil officers and stuff, she is also asking the stuff, what do you think, what people saying outside? There is no, everything, praising, admiring. The staff told me, I could not say, I live in Midpur, Mahmudpur area. I could not say that people of my area is against you. Because all the people are praising her, how could I say different? So my experience is that those people around her, around Irshad, are not entertaining truth, are not entertaining the fact, are not allowing the true picture to her, that the way in 90s they did not allow the true picture to reach to Irshad. So sometimes how these people manipulate and how these people mesmerize you. I give another example. Before fall of Irshad, 4 months before, Janatik was army chief retiring.
So you have 1 minute. I will come to you again. Just 1 minute.
1 minute. Janatik was retiring. So secret report comes from DFI, NSSB, and Cabinet Secretary. So Cabinet Secretary given a report that that I was also involved, that bad waves around you, so give extension to Janatik so that he can command over the generals and the deep cantonments. But at the end, he appointed Nuruddin. So Cabinet asked the president why he has not accepted our proposal. Asked him. You know what he said? Asked him in his house. He said, "Hey, you don't know anything. With the uniform, Pahad the Salam Kodambusigora Nished, and Nuruddin with the uniform, Amar Pahad the Kodambusigore, he is highest loyal to me." At the end, what happened? Nuruddin revolted against him and gone against him. And he tried to kill him even. General Sarwadi was the colonel or brigadier in 90. General Nuruddin brought him to order him to kill. But he said, "Sir, we cannot take the blame 90 alone. You give 46 brigade so that we can jointly kill him." So Nuruddin even wanted to kill him but failed because India interrupted. Last 10 seconds. The day Shahabuddin took over power from Irshad, in the Irshad room, I and others were there. Irshad put signature, Shahabuddin put handover makeover taken place, and Shahabuddin sat on the chair of the president. President was coming out, and 3 chiefs was here. And Irshad went to Nuruddin for Kulaguli. He didn't, and when he did, Naval Chief, Air Chief not done, not also did any Kulaguli. And Irshad left president's room like a abandoned dog. So these chamchas and these sycophants are not your true friends. That,
Thank you.
Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, you should have understood this.
Mr. Shaukatal, Mr. Musa narrated so many things from the history, and he was the eyewitness, perhaps, to all this happiness. But the question is that if the Prime Minister is surrounded by so many psychopaths and bastard groups, and it is very much unbecoming that how is it possible on our part to take the decision politically for the great interest of the nation? And do you think at this very moment the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, being a daughter of the Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, And also, he did a lot for the country, undoubtedly. But what is the real scenario that made him such tough and crude, not to allow democracy in proper way? Mr. Dr. Shaukat.
Very simple. Salam alaikum. Musabai, again to you. You discuss a lot of things, interaction between you and all those people in power. Listen, Sinabai knows me very well. Yes, thank God. I'm from Jessore. I'm an economist. I teach here a long time. But don't forget, I love my country. I'm a true patriot.
Sure.
I never, Bangladesh is my promised land. I never thought one moment anything except Bangladesh. Musabai, please.
Sure.
Through the discussion with Sinha Bhai, I did not come. I took all the big discussion, those who came to the talk show. I said, listen, we don't come here to talk about ourselves, my picture. I want to solve the problem, move forward. As Sinha Bhai, what I am requesting, Musabai,
Please.
we are very proud, people like you, and we are at this certain age. Will not be survived for a long time. But listen, we want to guide the new generation. You have a very powerful organization. Why you don't go? This is not the damn talk show I'm talking with Sinha Bhai. This is the reason I like Sinha Bhai. Why not you go to the Prime Minister only one phase later? And you said, look, I want to sacrifice my damn life for the nation. We don't want to blame anybody. Not the Prime Minister, not the Madam Khaleda Zia or anybody. Please, for the sake of our future, for the sake of our nation, for the sake of our new generation, please open the dialogue. Why not you write one line? And you go to the Bongo Bomber and talk with the Prime Minister directly. Take your command council of 20 people that I want to do the dialogue. Musabai, I will remember you forever. You are the true patriot and the freedom fighter. I am requesting you, if you don't do that, don't come to the talk show. What the damn talk show? I am telling Sinha Bhai to follow you up. You go, you tell them, Madam Prime Minister, please release Begum Khaleda Zia, send her to the, any country she want good for the treatment, any country she want to go. Release the BNP people. Nobody touch you. We are here to guard you. Nobody kick you out. You created 15 years the coteries, the chamsas, as you said, the syndicate. Nobody can topple you with an overnight. But please open the dialogue. As Donald Luz says, as Peter has, go every door. For every door he knock, we want some fruitful result. For the sake of the nation, for the sake of your Army League, to save it, for the sake of your all credibility, all your development, economic development picture, nobody want to buy it for a long time. I can see, Musabai, all the economic indication is going down, export, import. The reserve, you have only $15 billion. And the month of December, January, you have to pay a lot of payments, international payment. At the end of the election, if she is elected the Prime Minister of Bangladesh by force, the reserve will be maybe 10 billion. Not even 1 month you can sustain. Why you are going to demise yourself? We can see the picture. Dr. Sinha Bhai will call me after 3 months. He will tell how Musabai and Dr. Shaukat, you predicted this damn thing. Tell me what is your genuine intellectual ability that you said, that you are looking at. So, my request, person to person, that I did in the past before, I asked one of the MP from Jatiyo Party is talking, bargaining. I said, why not you resign, brother? Why not you resign? Because Musabai, he's telling it is not the constitution. I said, don't talk to about the nonsense constitution. Everybody come to the power, they fix their constitution. It is a shame on you that you from Jatiya Party, from Ershad, and you telling Hasina's constitution. What you said? You said before we cannot give the interim government, Tattvadayak Sarkar, that time we call interim government because it's not in the constitution. Did anybody follow it? They give you bamboo and kick you out. And you telling me now, why not you resign? Musabai, I asked him resignation. So I am requesting you, my big brother, you ask me next day, Dr. Shaukat, help me. I'll help you. If I have to go to the State Department, then listen, your letter is not working. Please help us. Don't topple. Don't kick out Sheikh Hasina from the power. You go with your common council, with your member, to Begum, I mean the Prime Minister, and you tell her that, listen, we are the freedom fighters. We have some good people. Thank God we have intellectual people from home and abroad. We want you. Forget your kotari, forget your all those, hanky-panky. Just open the dialogue, save the nation. People will remember for you. We are the genuine freedom fighter. We are requesting you. And this is our paper. Go with a written document. Nothing wrong. And at the same time, the thing you and I discussed, that I need this picture for all the offices. Nobody knows. You go to the university, first class first, Musabai. Musabai, listen to me. Pay attention, please. You ask any first class first from any department and show the picture. Can you tell me who are these people? It's a shame for the whole damn nation and our education system and our university system. Nobody recognizes one picture. And they will not know what is their contribution, what is their, what they sacrifice for the nation. They don't know. Who is responsible? The current syllabus, the current syllabi, current curriculum, and the current education minister and all the nonsense government, those who are ruling the country in the name of freedom fighting spirit of liberation. This is all nonsense. You tell them that we need this picture. All universities, all these things, and please open the dialogue, because we see you are heading into the dangerous zone, avoiding United States, their moral persuasion, and their request. We see the dangerous. What happened? You have no 35%. 35% of the garment industries go down. You have 1,500 garment factory is gone out of business. My sisters, all from the Bangladesh, a village people, they sleep together, 50 girls, young girls together. What a shame for the damn nation. And they are asking, no more 8,000 takas. Please give us 24,000 takas at least. Make a minimum damn payment so that we can survive. All the girls are doing a lot of, prostitutions. Shame on you. Shame on the people in the name of our religion. They are sacrificing. Why my sisters, the country we brought, and they have to live like this, like an animal, 50 girls together, illiterate girl. But I tell you one thing, Musabai, they produce the best quality production in the world. I see every day in the market in the United States, created all my sisters and mothers. They are created so much brain. They have no education. They have fourth grade, fifth grade education, but they created, and they have only 2 weeks training. I have to know I'm an economist. And with that training, with that education, they produced the best quality product in Europe and America. I salute them, and you must respect their demand.
Dr. Ali,
so you go to the Prime Minister directly before too much dangers. They forget your cronies. It happened in 1975, as you said. Bangabandhu was surrounded by all these culprits, all the corrupted syndicates, and all this corruption. Remember, he declared 3. It is called Shuddhi Abhijan, purification Abhijan, against whom there is no political party against him. There are no opposition political party. All these 3, Shuddhi Abhijan, we call them, against Awami League. Your good friend wrote a book, Mujibur Raktulal. I know you are very connected with Rul Quddus CSP. Before Bakshal, he quit Sheikh Mujib and go to Europe with the whole family. Same thing. All my great freedom fighters, all of them, leave him alone. And he was crying. Read, it is on the line. And Hasina banned this book. Can you imagine this? Written, read the Charampatro from Shadin Bangla Betar Kendra brother. His book is banned. It is online. You read it. Mujibur Raktulal. You will see he was crying in Bango Bhavan and telling him, please, don't go. You, Rul Quddus, left me. You guys are all leaving me. You will never find me again when you will be back. So it is a shame for the nation that it is happened in the past. We don't want to happen. It's the same thing in the future.
Dr. Ali, let me compliment. Dr. Ali.
Thank you.
Dr. Ali, let me compliment. I have written this book, Bangladesh Wins Freedom, 1,000 pages book in English.
Why not
whatever you said, all these. Okay, I will. I'll send this book to you. Give me I want to compliment one.
Mr. Musa, draw your attention. Instead of traveling the world of history, please try to concentrate what is happening at the government of Bangladesh.
Yes.
No, Sinha, I want. No. It is between two brothers. Sinha, stop it.
All right.
Musa
let me compliment.
No. Musa, one second. You want to go to the Prime Minister with your Common Council as a true patriot and tell her nothing wrong, very nicely, that the picture should be hanged all over the universities.
You
and
said
then
about...
the second thing, open the dialogue, create an environment for dialogue. Forget the precondition. Save the nation. You want to do it, yes or no? I want to get a word from Musa first thing first.
Yes, agree.
Please.
Yes. Let me compliment two things.
Thank you.
Let me compliment two things. You said about Begum Jia's treatment. I agree with you, and let me explain. This is the picture of Saladin the Great.
Yes.
Arab Bisher Bir.
Yes, I can see.
Musliman Jatir Bir. Amadro Bir. Pedashano Bir. Saladin the Great, what he did, 1187, he conquered Jerusalem after 87 years, and he fought with Third Crusade, fought with King Richard. In the war field, King Richard became wounded, and he was about to die. Then Saladin the Great sent his own physician in disguise into the tent of King Richard, and with the help of the physician of Saladin the Great, King Richard became well. Then King Richard wrote a letter to him and said, we will mention your name as the great all over the world, Christian world, Jerusalem world, and Muslim world. Henceforth will recognize you with the great word after your name. Thus, Saladin the Great became first Muslim hero, Bir, as the great. So I asked Principal Secretary and the DGSSF and MSP to the PM, put this picture on the door of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina so that she can take some good lessons from him. She can get some noble inspiration from him, and she can agree to send Khalidji abroad for the treatment. Another thing another point you had raised about the salary of the garments workers. I served Eon for 4 years as the consultant of the disaster management. I know their system. In India, Dr. Shaukat Ali, the ILO said that say a sweater being prepared by 10 girls. At the end, the sweater, full sweater comes out. and the price of that sweater sold in Paris or in America or in Rome, the workers of this table will get 22% of that price. So Sinha MA said they produce 10 sweaters, and they will enjoy 22% of the price, whatever the company selling it to Europe. So that our workers, government was not getting 20%, getting 8%. Look how we are exploiting and eat and drinking their blood with the garments owners. Dr. Senabhai, we are drinking the blood of these poor, unfortunate girls. You know, so being a Prime Minister, Lady Prime Minister of Bangladesh, I humbly request her to take. You say that the ব্যবসায়ী বান্ধব গভর্নমেন্ট, আপনি এখন থেকে বলেন যে গার্মেন্টস ওয়ার্কার্স বান্ধব গভর্নমেন্ট, তা নইলে who will protect them? I will ensure they will get 22% of the price of the end price, but they are getting in Bangladesh only 8%. So the garments owners are exploiting them like anything, unfortunately, anything. And the another thing about election, I say that the world opinion and the champion of the democracy, America, and the European Union, so far my network going, they are not at all ready to endorse one-party election. Even if I say election due time over, our Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina take oath and become Prime Minister, no country of the world will recognize her. No country of the world will send a congratulatory message. Only Russia, China, and maybe India. I'm saying maybe, because whatever we are seeing that India giving support to her, but I know the mindset of the Pandit Birbals of South Block and North Block. They are not ready. Because why they are not ready? You know, they are the largest democratic country of the world. They have their commitment to the world community. And the Europe and the America and Great Britain regularly creating pressure on them that being a largest democratic country of the world, why you are allowing night vote government in power? So they are embarrassed, because I go there regularly and I have network with them for the last 50 years. So I am in doubt that they will also give a congratulatory message after election. Number two, the present secretaries of the government of Bangladesh. Let me talk about the secretaries. Dr. Sinha, who are the secretaries? They are the super brilliant student like you. From class 1 to class 10, they sat on the first bench. From in the colleges, they sat on the first bench. They in the university, they got first class in honors, first class in MA. They become secretary. They don't, actually, I talk to them regularly. They don't survive with this thing that you are doing, cheating the voters, and regularly you are coming back as winner and saying that I am the winner, the voter voted for me. No. These do not go with their blood. These do not go with their merit.
Musa Bhai,
yes.
Sorry to interrupt you. Listen, you show this guy who got first class first from the Dhaka University and got the BCS category. Show the picture. Show the picture. He got first class first. He will never recognize your picture in that thing, and he will get a very good job. He will be a good bureaucrat, maybe foreign secretary and all the nonsense position, and go negotiation with India or anybody in the world without knowing nothing. This picture should be in the exam. For the BCS exam, show me this picture. Who is this and what is his contribution? Listen, brother, this is our country. We can develop it. We can make it nice, beautifully, beautiful. You would need to change all the damn curriculum and the syllabus from the universities. This syllabus and curriculum, I said, written from the New Delhi to the Bangladesh Army. It is a shame. All the curriculum syllabus written. It is our country, brother. So this is the reason I said, before it is too late, and you have done a lot of things, you have very good connection. You talk to you wrote a very good books. I did not read it. I just saw the cover. Just looking at the cover, I cannot say it is good there inside. So what is my request to you, that at least next time you write another book and you will say, I said, with the help and idea from my brother, Dr. Shaukat, I went to the Prime Minister and requested to have a dialogue. Remember, the dialogue is for with your enemy, not your friend. You talk with your friend, but the dialogue is for the enemy. And the create the environment, you have to release the prisoner and all those things. And then there will be automatic, you will see. Number two, that you are helping, do not lose. And the Peter has the unfinished work. Look, Musabhai, you are very nice intellectual person. This is the reason when I heard from Sinha the Musabhai, I will come, I said, I will be there. And believe me, I have a lot of words. I denied a lot of talk shows today. But because of you, I came, because I want to respect you. All right? Musa will never listen to tell this story to our new generation. Musa will not be here forever. Dr. Shaukat will never here to speak boldly. So therefore, you say to go over there. The Madam Prime Minister, we try to help you. Do not make this thing complicated. We know you are surrounded by the coteries, by the beneficiaries, by the syndicates. Please don't do that. We remember 1975, Musabhai. What happened? What happened? Nobody came out. Sheikh Hasina is not popular than Bangabandhu himself. So
let me conclude. Let me conclude. Dr. Sinha, I am showing this picture to you. Look at this picture. This gentleman is the Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong, Prime Minister of Singapore.
Yes.
He declared on last 6th November
I recognize it, yes.
that he will resign from post, and he will ask the MPs to resign 3-4 months before election of his country. And his country, there will be election in 2025. So we must, our Honorable Prime Minister, I will ask you to follow this civilized world.
Yes.
Another thing. I am showing another picture. The Prime Minister of Antonio Costa resigned 5 days before because a corruption case complaint came against his chief of staff. He took the responsibilities on his shoulder and resigned. And let me tell you, Costa resigned because a complaint came against his chief. And in Bangladesh, what is happening? How many corruption complaint coming? Summit Group, Quick-Rental, 26,000 megawatt they produce, we take only half. But we are paying full of the full total of 13,300 megawatt. We don't utilize them. They produce 26,000 megawatt. We use only 13,300 megawatt, but we have to pay 26,000 megawatt total payment. And in last 11 years, we have already paid them $13 billion. And yearly capacity charge, we are giving 1,02,000 crore taka regularly. And thus, we have transmitted more than $13 billion to Singapore. And this coincidental owner, he became richest man in Singapore. Let me give you another example. What Khalif Abu Bakr did, it is mentioned in the History of Saracen, written by Sir Amir Ali. During British time, he was Chief Justice Calcutta High Court.
Justice Amir Ali.
History of Saracen. In the History of Saracen, he wrote that one day some relatives of Khalif Abu Bakr came to his office to meet him in the afternoon. Abu Bakr said to his staff that I am busy, ask them to come in the evening. After taking some food, let them come. So his relatives came, 4 or 5 relatives came in the evening, and his staff said, sir, they came. Khalif Abu Bakr said, bring them. So the moment the relatives of Khalif Abu Bakr entering into his room, he, by his own hand, put up the kupi. Then his relative said, Excellency Khalif, you put up the kupi, we cannot lamp, we cannot see your face. And Khalif Abu Bakr said, with this kerosene using, if I talk to my relatives, this kerosene belongs to the state. By using the kerosene, if I talk to you on the day of last judgment, Allah will throw me in the hell. I cannot do that. And here government brought a bill in the parliament. I have that bill with me. Bill in the parliament. In that bill, it is said that quick rental, against the quick rental, nobody can go to the court. This is the bill. They passed this bill. In the bill, it is written that against this quick rental decision, nobody can go to the court. And the day the bill was passed, the Secretary of the Parliament called me. This kind of corrupt document of corruption bill passed today in the Parliament. But you are the leader of the freedom fighters. Why you are not doing anything? I said, what the hell you are doing? You are sitting there. He said, sir, if you are, let me come to your house. I said, okay, come. He came in the evening. He said, sir, it's not my jurisdiction. The law secretary shall have to stop it. Then, fortunately, I knew the law secretary. His name is Dulal, Sheikh something Dulal. He's a freedom fighter. I know him very personally. I called him, Dulal, what kind of secretary you are? This kind of corruption document passed in the parliament, and secretary of the parliament sitting before me, he said, in the world, no parliament passed such a bill of the corruption document. And Dulal said,
sorry.
Let me conclude. Dulal said,
Sinha is not feeling good, I see, No,
let me say. Dulal said, Musabai, please pray for me so that I die before this bill go to the court. And he also said, I tried to speak against this bill in front of the decision makers. They put me behind their shoes and bulldozed me because I wanted to say a few words about this corruption bill. So when corruption going on in full swing, this bill is the document. And somebody thinking that this cannot go to the court, I tell them that Bangabandhu's murder bill mentioned that this will not go to the court, gone to the court. And again, this bill, quick rental, $12 billion going to Singapore, and you are saying this, nobody can go to the court. This will also go to the court. And these, till today, billions of dollars gone abroad. And a chap, we put an insect in Faridpur, he sends 2,000 crore taka abroad. And when he was caught, he said in the court that the money belonged to Musharraf, buy up our Honorable Prime Minister. So an insect like Chatulik chap can send 2,000 crore taka abroad. And look at me, I don't have any house. I'm in a rented house. I don't have any house, any land, any property in bank. Nothing. In the bank, I don't have any money.
Mr. Musa, this is the time to end talk to very soon, because you are not touching the main issue, because we are talking about the election, incoming election, whether there will be dialogue or not. What is the prediction? You say so many things in favor of the issues, but thing is that be specific, whether there will be dialogue or not. If it does happens, who are the negotiators? Who are the mediators?
No dialogue.
If there are mediators,
There
then
will
tell.
no dialogue. There will no dialogue because people around Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina made her deaf, dumb, and blind. They are saying day and night and day, you will get again 300 seats, and nobody can touch you. They are saying that you are virtually demigod of Bangladesh, Tawbah Astaghfirullah. And they are saying that you are Vishnatri, which is false. And they are making they are putting her in danger by injecting false ideas into her head and mind. She is not getting any true picture. Why she will go for dialogue? Why? She will not go.
Well, thank you very much. Mr. Shogot.
Okay, Musa bhai.
Yeah.
You promised me in front of millions of people that you will try to talk with the Prime Minister, with your groups, all of them freedom fighters, to request so that you can write a next book or an article that you try as a true patriot. This is our job. Sinha bhai, one of the thing you touched that what happened, one of the obstacles not to have a dialogue, because the Prime Minister says all the time, Sinha bhai, I don't want to take too long time. I see you feeling not good. Yes. So I'll be very short regarding this thing.
10 minutes more. No problem.
Okay. So what happened, Musa bhai? What her cronies and syndicates and the group of Lutera Bahini telling her you are the great because you did a lot of development. Listen, I'm an economist. I know, I recognize, I acknowledge her development. I'm not going against her. It is our country, but people don't eat the development. Musa bhai, remember what I said. Please note it and mention to other talk show what I say now. Whatever you see in Bangladesh right now, remember Adamji jute mills created by Ayub Khan, Pakistan. One of the greatest jute mills on earth is Adamji. Latif, Bawani jute mills, Chandragona cement factory, Gandhara Industries, 50 years ago, they produced car. It's owned by the son-in-law of President Ayub Khan, so far I remember. Khulna newsprint, we supply all over Pakistan and Asia, created by Ayub Khan within short period of time, only 10 years. Mubarakganj, the sugar mill, you go all over from North Bengal to Isodi sugar mill, one of the greatest sugar mill. Who created the Russia University close to our home? 1956 it is started, completed by Ayub Khan. Who created the Jinnah Hall? Now we say Sujjasan Hall. Who developed it? Who created the Iqbal Hall? Who completed it? Read the history, read the archive. Who did you the Mangla Port? Who developed all the facilities for Chittagong Airport? All those things. Who created the parliament, the building you see? Who created the Sher Bangla Nagar? It is Ayub Khan. Musabai, don't forget, it is financed by America, United States of America. That time, Pakistan not get any money from China. It is the United States. Be careful when you talk against the United States. Be careful. I repeat, be careful. This is their money, and it is there. And you telling us that, oh, we did this, the development. People goes against the IFCA because everything is there, development is there. And his decade of development celebrated in Dhaka, Ankara, and by King Reza Shah Pahlavi of Tehran did not help him at the end. He was kicked out. There was one thing missing is a democracy. What Ayub Khan said, Musaba, you know better than me. He said, these people are not worth of democracy, therefore I am going to teach them the democracy, and that democracy called basic democracy. Basic democracy, it is called in Bangla, Bunyadi Ganatantra. Did not get help with that. They stood up. He is kicked out. Where a student in the high school that time. He is not there. Sheikh Hasina is trying to sell all her development. Yes, she did a lot of things. A lot of people say a lot of things. But at the end, she will cry and she will say that nobody helped me. I did so much thing for the country, but it is not at the end help because there is no democracy. One people, one vote. I can never put anybody in the opposition, people in jail and discuss. Remember, Bangabandhu is in jail. When he called, Ayub Khan called, he wanted to do the dialogue with his enemy, Sheikh Mujib, and he was in jail. He went to Lahore with Khandakar Mustaq Ahmad. And Ayub Khan said, you have to come with a parole. Musaba, you know that. Why don't tell the people of Bangladesh for the new generation? It speaks your own mind. The gibberish intellectual people, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. He's the first class first or university professor, chancellor. If you are not activist, if you are not, your word is not helping the country, go to the hell with the ruling party. Don't talk. Don't come to the talk show. Talk nice with the people, those who did bad things in our country. And it will not, we don't want it to happen in the same thing, just like Ayub Khan. Maulana Bhasani at that time told Mujib, do not come out from the jail with the parole, Mujib, I'll kill you. I see Musabhai wrote something and showing me. Now it is talking between three brothers. So now what happened? This will not help. When Muslim leader Maulana Abdul Hamid Khan Bhasani told Ayub Khan, forget the damn parole, release without any condition Sheikh Mujib. Sheikh Mujib when go, see, he said, I want to take one, my good person. Who is that? Khandakar Mustaq. History was us, in front of us. We know what happened. And after the discussion, all this thing, and Bangabandhu get released. And he was supposed to be hanged because of the conspiracy of the Agartala. It happened, all this glorious thing happened in the past in our land. We want to see and hope that same thing will happen. The cool brain will prevail. If you go and she refused to meet you and follow the cronies, all the corrupted bureaucrats, all the corrupted, they will be, we will put them all one of the day on trial, and you will see maybe this trial will continue. Therefore, I am requesting all the armies, all the BGB, all the bureaucrats, all the civilian, and our new generation rise up. Talk. We have a glorious history. Why you guys don't come forward? Join with Musa Bhai, those who are still alive, to love the country. Nothing wrong. We are not going to listen. Going against a political party is one thing. Going against a country is one thing. All these people, those who are silent, they are criminal. They are the sinner when your country is going to the hell with the leaders. The boat is going to sink. We are trying, we are shouting with all the risks. We are trying to save the nation for the future. This is our promised land, Musa Bhai. Therefore, I want to make very short. I see again, Sinha Bhai, with all his problem, bring us together and we speak our mind without any interest. We have no stakeholder in Bangladesh anyway, but we try to help both parties so that prevail the democracy and the cool head and save Bangladesh. Bangladesh Jindabad. Thank you.
Dr. Sinha,
Well,
please, Dr. give me
your
10 minutes.
Your
10
conclusion, please.
Conclusion. You see, on behalf of the freedom fighters, whatever my friend said, we'll try to reach PM and we'll try to convince her. But, Dr. Sinha, on behalf of the freedom fighters, now I am saying something very, very top important matters. Look, freedom fighters now decided to keep Bangladesh secured. How we can make Bangladesh secure? Forget these political parties fight, inner fight, and strike, all these things. We, the freedom fighters, are the safety valve of the country, and we belong to the nation. We are asset to the nation. So freedom fighters now are decided to keep Bangladesh secured, absolutely secured. How we can make Bangladesh secured? Look, Burma brought nuclear submarine, and India already nuclear power. So what we are requesting Honorable Prime Minister and the Secretaries of the Bangladesh, that we have to cut 40% budget from 50 ministries. We have to take this money to armed forces, not for their enjoyment. They will engage research after research after research. And today, tomorrow, day after, one day, we'll produce atom. We hate Bhutto, but we love Bhutto. In 1960, Bhutto said, we will eat grass, but we will produce atom. Now they are atomic power. Look, neighboring countries are atomic power. If Sinha Bhai, we do not acquire atomic power, then our neighboring countries will make our sons and daughters their gulams and kitodas, slaves. So at any cost, we are the freedom fighters, will die in 10 years, 50 years. So we want to protect our country till the last day of judgment. So I asked the secretaries, you agree to cut down 40%. Why not you agree? Because I said, I'm a secretary, you are also saying 40% budget goes in the pocket of the ministers, secretaries and PDs. We know it. It's open secret. So in Pakistan time, what happened? 80% budget used to go back Pakistan. And East Pakistan never developed. They kept in East Pakistan like a old village of those days of Adam salam. So look at me. My own mother I have seen on burqa, she passed her life. And I saw in the village people barefooted with one lungi, on gums on the shoulder, passed their 50 years life. So if we curtail 40% budget from 50 ministries, maybe lot of development shall be cut out. But divert it to the army, make Bangladesh army like Israel, And one day, on golden day, not today, tomorrow, day after, and following day, we will produce atom, and thus we will become atomic power. Otherwise, the aim that is, they will come when they will make our sons and daughters slaves. So this is the appeal from the freedom fighters. Last point.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your analysis.
The last point. The last point.
Yeah.
The last point. Last 10 seconds. You know,
What?
Dr. Wajed, when died, BTB made a talk show there, and they brought his teacher and me. I don't know why they took me there. Anyway, they said that when Dr. Wajed used to come to Bangladesh, you used to take care of him. That's why we brought you in the discussion. So during the discussion in TV, I said that when Dr. Wajed used to come to Bangladesh during Ershad and others, generals used to avoid him. Ministers used to avoid him. They don't like to talk to him. So Wajed Sahib asked me, I tell them to talk to me. If they talk to me, they will not lose their job. So I asked the generals, why don't you talk to son-in-law Bangabandhu? You will not lose your job. The generals used to say, what do we discuss with him? I said, ask him. How was Bangabandhu? What Bangabandhu used to say? So one general said, tell me what Bangabandhu used to say to you. Then Wajed said, this is the last line. Dr. Wajed said, on 10th January, when Bangabandhu came back, at 9, he was taking dinner with on Sandu Genji and Lungi, and I was not on the table. These people are taking meal, and not taking meal, they're talking more. And Dr. Wajed was on the door, standing. Suddenly, Bangabandhu saw Dr. Wajed at the door. He said, Wajed, Ruppur ki khabar? What is happening in Ruppur? And Wajed said, সেখানে লতা পাতা উঠে গেছে সেখানে কোনো কিছু আর নাই Bangabandhu shouted at him, never say this, never say this. I was in the jail in front of my graveyard. I remember Ruppur. We shall have to achieve this atomic power. You have, through the liberation war, you achieve Bangladesh, but without atomic power, you will not exist in the world. So, in 71, what Bangabandhu said, I, Dr. Sinha, communicated to you, through you, to the nation.
Thank you very much. Mr. Shaukat Ali, just 2 minutes.
No, that's a very good discussion with my big brother, Musa Bhai. He's in Bangladesh. He got a lot of connection. He can at least try to do something in positive manner. Listen, whatever we said, we did not discuss Sinha Bhai, Musa Bhai, or myself. We are not against any political party, any leader. But yes, we are 3 people united in one cause. That is, we love our country, Bangladesh. This is our prime target. This is our promised land. Whatever we said, nothing against anybody. All we said, look forward. Think about future based on the mistake committed in the past. And then the nation will survive hundreds of years in the future. Thank you, Musa Bhai. Thank you, Sinha Bhai. It's a different types of talk show that we speaks our own mind with couple of suggestions. Nothing against anybody. I am not going to be a part of any politics. Never been. Musa Bhai did the same thing. Therefore, we are in a neutral position. Sinha Bhai did the same thing. Look at his face. I see he is not feeling good. He probably is sick. And probably it is what time now, Bangladesh? Maybe 12:30. He's doing those things because this critical time in Bangladesh, we are all discussing so that the past will not come back again and we'll move forward. We are very creative nation. Our great friend, Honorable Peter Haas, Honorable Donald Lu, they are just trying their moral persuasion. Why not we try to help ourselves? It is a shame that these foreign people, the foreigner, they are trying to have a dialogue. And I don't see Musa Bhai anybody from our own damn country, any intellectual, any journalist, or any talk show host, go to the Prime Minister and telling her that, listen, you are surrounded by coteries and you are totally misguided. Please move forward. You might come back. If you lost your power, you might come back after 10, 15 years. But what will happen if you don't listen to anybody economically, financially, politically? The whole country will be a loser. So we hope through our discussion and in the future we'll continue that best of our ability and knowledge. I think somebody will listen to us. This is a great hope. We are a great nation. We have a great leaders. We respect all our leaders, especially Musa Bhai and I and Sinha Bhai. We have enormous respect to all our past leaders. Therefore,
A word about Gaza. A word about Gaza from the freedom fighters. Freedom fighters of Bangladesh are saying that massacres and genocide going on in Gaza, the Muslim mothers and sisters crying and saying, where is the Muslims of the world and where is the Arab world? So on behalf of the freedom fighters of Bangladesh, we propose to the government of Bangladesh, send freedom fighters to Gaza, including me, put my name in the serial number 1. I request the government of Bangladesh, send us to Gaza. 100, 200 freedom fighters ready to go to Gaza to serve the people who are injured and dying, and they cannot even dig the graveyard, put the dead bodies in the graveyard. So include my name among the list of the freedom fighters. We are ready to go to Gaza to help Palestinian. I remember during Bangladesh's time, freedom fighter Bangladesh used to send the freedom fighters to Palestine regularly. And I was in Bangladesh. I used to attend Namaz Janaza in Badul Mukarram when that dead body came.
Please. It is believed. Thank you very much, Dr. Shaukat Ali and Mr. Muhammad Musa. Both of you are very talented guy, and you can talk more than hours after hours. We know because you are both of us. Yeah, you are encyclopedia of the history of Bangladesh, and you have the spirit, you have the belief, you have the honesty, you have dedication, integration, all these things taken together. You are what you are. At the same time, I do remember Mr. Musa. He has been wonderful. Bangladesh needs to be an atomic bomb. Very wonderful analysis it is, and I do remember. I had an opportunity during my student life to take the interview of all the leading figures in India, including Indira Gandhi, Charan Singh Jagjeevan Ram, Morarji Desai, and Jyoti Basu. I had one-to-one discussion, hours, and I am the first man so far I know that I had taken interview with Indira Gandhi face-to-face one by one. And it was published in the New Nation. New Nation did the New Nation. And I believe, and what the interesting thing that Mr. Charan Singh told me, I quote from the newspaper, Mr. Sinha, I tell you frankly, Bangladesh, days are coming when Bangladesh will be Israel in the South, in South Asia. Mind you, Israel, he indicated that Bangladesh has potentials. So time will come when Bangladesh will be Israel after the model of spirit and power and knowledge. And I believe, and I understand the vehemence and the importance and significance of the statement uttered by Mr. Charan Singh. And today, what Mr. Dr. Shaukat Ali says, that is another dimension. He says, we discussed here freely and frankly from the point of view of neutrality. We like the Bangladesh. We are patriots, heart and soul. And we don't believe any parties in politics.
Yes,
but
correct.
There must be party, but let the party play.
Yes.
From their own, and let the intellectual play from their own, and let the citizen play from their own. And that is the country. So the very crisis Bangladesh now is faced with, how can it be solved? Both of the guests are of the same mind that political parties and leaders should have their own music. And that music is homegrown music. Let Awami League and BNP feel free. The Donald Lu and America cannot do anything alone. If Awami League and BNP and Jatiyo Party take a fresh vow, it is our country. We must take the nation to a stage. And whatever it is, we may be enemy politically, but we are friendly for the sake of the nation. And to build a nation, all the political parties need to be united.
Correct.
Until unless they feel free to get together, country has no silver lining at this very moment. And don't try to blame America, India, or any country. You blame the political parties and leadership in Bangladesh. And that is the first and last question. It is the political parties who are not in a position to settle their own issues. Until unless they are not in a position, let the nation suffer. And unfortunately, it is. And thank you very much all, and we'll meet again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sinha bhai.